What's up, YouTube? So this is my first video ever. I know it's crazy, but for this special occasion, I figured that I would do one on coming out. And the reason for this is that when I was younger, when I was about 15 years old, I would come to YouTube and try to find advice about coming out of the closet, like who to tell, how to do it, when to do it. And I found that I got a lot of good advice out of this, and I figured that somehow I could try and bestow some of that knowledge on you guys as well. You might be a lot younger than me, or maybe unfortunately, if you haven't come to terms with your sexuality, you might be a lot older. But hopefully, I can help you in some way because that would really be awesome. It's something that I'm very interested in, and so here it goes. Um, I guess I first realized that I was gay when I was about 15 years old. I went to snowboard camp and it was so much fun. But there was this guy there and I got a crush on him and it was really weird. I really didn't know what it was. Like before that I had a girlfriend and we dated for a few months. But so that was it was really strange to like somebody of the same gender as me. So I come back from snowboard camp and I figured that it was just a phase, like no big deal. But I guess that was when my sexuality was beginning to develop, or that was when I was realizing that I was gay. And so over the next like year and a half, I got more crushes on guys or whatever. I mean, I still continue to date girls or pretend like I like them because I mean, I thought girls were cute. I mean, I still do think girls are cute. I don't think they're hideous. I don't get disgusted by them. So that brings me to about sophomore year, and that was I think sophomore year, mid sophomore year. That was when I finally discovered I came to terms with my sexuality, and I realized that I was gay. And I figured I went through a really tough time with that, just because like when you have to hide something from everyone that you know, everyone that you love, it's really hard. You don't really know what to do. You're kind of if you're not being honest with yourself, then it builds up inside you and it can cause a lot of problems. So I really do not recommend that at all. So I guess I first came out to my friends when I was a junior in high school, so I was about 17 years old, 16 or 17. Um, Before this, I'd realized that I was gay. Like there was no question about it. But we were sitting in my friend's basement and we were just talking and we were talking about the people that we liked, and I said, "Oh, I like so and so who's a boy," and they were like, "What? Like you?" And they're like, I was like, "Yeah, guys, I'm bisexual," and I lied. I said I was bisexual. I mean, in my mind, I knew that there was no way, but I figured that maybe by saying it, that it could be true that there would be a chance that I would still like girls. But deep down, I knew that it wasn't true. But I thought that maybe it would be more accepted and that it wouldn't be as big of a deal. So I mean, of course they gave me their hugs and that was great. Like they cried. I don't really know why I didn't really cry at all, but I don't know. I guess they thought it was a pretty big deal. They were happy for me. Um, they said they really didn't know, but so like that was that, and so I continued to like go on with my life. It wasn't a big deal. I told more people as time went on. I told more of my friends, my best friends, that is. Um, and one of my friends whose sister is lesbian, she said she knew from like third grade, which was crazy. Like, I didn't even know I was gay in third grade, so she like knew before I did. But maybe she has like super gaydar since her sister's a lesbian. But and then something like pretty bad happened. One of I have a twin brother. I know I'm putting my information out there, but it's okay. There's a lot of twins. My twin brother, he was actually on my computer, and I was in a gay chat room, not one for like looking for sex, just like talking to people, like getting advice, like I'm doing right now, because it's a hard period to go through, I think. And he found that on my computer because I didn't clear my history, So that is one thing to do always, always, always. If you have anything like that and you're not comfortable, and there are people who might know your password or might try to look over your shoulder, always clear your browsing history. That was one mistake. I think I left my laptop up that one time, and he found out that I was gay. And then I don't want to sound whiny, but he told a lot of people. He told pretty much all of my friends who didn't know, because only a few knew, like three knew. Um, he told basically everyone in my school knew. That was really, really difficult. I didn't know, like, I didn't really know that everyone knew. So, it was weird. And then one of my friends, like, came up to me and was like, so and so said that you were gay. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, they said your brother told them. And it was just like, I don't know, crazy. I did not know what to do. I definitely, it was really hard. I probably didn't talk to my brother for, I don't know, I don't it was a long time. Like I I didn't talk to him like real, like I didn't hang out with him for about a year. And we're finally starting to get better now. But just like when somebody betrays your trust like that, especially somebody who's your twin, like you were in the womb together, like it just blew my mind. And up until that point, like even when I talked to him, I'm pretty sure that he might still tell people that I am gay, but I'm a lot more comfortable with it now, so it's not as big of a deal. But it was definitely a huge turning point in my relationship with him. So I guess that brings me to my next point and advice. If you're gonna tell people that you're gay, be prepared for them to talk. They might say that they're not going to tell anyone, and I don't want to say that your friends aren't good friends and they're not trustworthy, but people usually do talk and people will find out. So at first, only tell a few people. If like I don't know, I'm just saying, um, people might talk and just like be prepared for the worst. Like if people do find out, are you comfortable with that? Um, I know that at first that I wasn't, but it ended up turning into a good thing because I didn't have to lie to people anymore. I've gotten to be a lot more open with myself and with others as well. So don't don't come out until you're ready for people to know. And I think that's one of the most important things. Don't if you don't want people to know, then don't tell them. But once you're secure with yourself and once you have the confidence and self-esteem to actually be truthful, then I think that you should tell people because otherwise you're delaying the process and it might just get harder down farther down the road. As for other members of my family, I'm not really sure that they know. I'm not sure like how much my brother told them, and it's kind of strange that I haven't told them yet because I'm really secure with my sexuality. I I don't know. I don't really go out of my way to hide that I'm attracted to people of the same sex. I don't go on dates with girls. I don't have sex with girls. I don't I don't know. As far as my parents know, I mean, I guess they might I have a few girlfriends who sleep over and they sleep in my bed, but I also have guy friends who aren't gay and sleep in my bed, so I don't know what they think. They might think that I'm straight or something. I'm not sure. But it was actually really funny. I'm gonna be in college next year, um, and I was on the visit with my dad, and he comes up to me, and we were walking around campus, and he was like, "Oh my God, this is really cool. Like, you could be here, and you could meet your future wife or partner or whatever." And I was like, and it was seriously extremely extremely awkward. I mean, I was really happy that he said that because I mean, most dads or whatever, most if they didn't know, they'd be like, "You can meet your wife here, or you could meet your husband here if you're female." And he said partner. He said wife or partner, and I'm pretty sure he knows. So I guess that I mean I guess that's a good thing. Like he's dropped little hints like that before, but I just don't I don't know. I don't want to bring up something until I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure why I haven't told my parents yet. but I think that I will really soon. And I actually was at dinner the other night with my stepdad and my mom and their friends, and we were at dinner, and my stepdad goes, "Oh, somebody told me they're gay," and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah," and I mean, if maybe we had been at home or like with my family and not out to dinner with friends, I would have been like, "Yeah, so." But we were with like family friends, and it was just like awkward. Like I couldn't believe that he had actually said that, because I mean he probably does know, but who says that? It was weird. So I just like was like, okay, like cool, and like everyone at dinner and my mom were just like, oh, that's like I don't know, it's just like awkward situation, and I don't know, it wasn't really brought up again, but I'm not really sure how much they know about it. So that's that. That's my coming out story. I guess I could go into a lot more detail, so if you have questions, you can ask. But I figured that I wouldn't bore you because a lot of people have similar stories, I guess. Um, yeah, that's my first video. I hope you guys like it.